Now then, people, good morning and welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. I hope you are all doing well. Please do smash me a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course, hit that notification bell. This morning, we're going to be talking about the morning after the morning before. Yeah, 12:30 kickoff. Leeds United lost 1-0 to Burnley. It wasn't what any of us envisaged. Was there a hint of deja vu for some? Potentially, yes. Has there been a massive overreaction to it? In my humble opinion, yes, there has. I've even seen some lengths to say that Farke isn't the man. We've lost one game in 5 people. Today's performance wasn't vintage, wasn't amazing, but ultimately the blame for me rests on the chances that were missed and the error that was made. Farke, okay, subs, were they great? No. Should Ramazani be seen sooner? Yes, for me. Should maybe Tanaka play in replace of Gruev? The jury's still out for me. I really like Gruev there, but is he more predominantly a defensive-minded player that's playing in an attacking role? Actually, checked his heat map. I thought he was in that left channel quite a lot, actually. A lot like Kamara did, but I guess the difference is he's very similar stylistically, and maybe that's why AO Tanaka needs to be played in there. Pirro, that didn't work. He went with the back three. Some of the changes were a little bit sus. I can't lie to you. And we've been here before. We've seen that movie before. But ultimately, we have a chance, a gilt-edged chance in the opening embers of the game, which Mateo Joseph fluffs. Now, of course, he does well to win the ball. He can feel and hear Koleosho bearing down on him. James Trafford does well in the goal, but he drags it wide, like so wide. Dare I say, if that's Pat, we're going mental and blaming Pat for the game. But because it's Joseph, it's all on Farke. Them's the facts. You won't want to hear it. Willie Nonto has a chance as well. Great work by Aronson. I thought Aronson was good today. He did well in the area. He's not your Ike Typel number 10, and we may rue not bringing one in. We could even rue not bringing in a backup number 9 because our backup number 9 again wasn't fit enough to ride bench, which isn't great. So there are holes in the squad, and we will hold them accountable and say, could you push that envelope a little bit further? I would say we could have, and hey ho, it is what it is. Is there enough for us to go up? Yes. Is there enough for us to win games? Yes. Should we have won this game on another day? Yes. But look, I'm not looking for excuses. One error let Burnley in. Burnley were sat back. They were compact. They defended resolutely. They defended really well. Whenever a Nonto came inside, whenever a Solomon came inside, they just shut down any angles for them to get shots off. And we didn't create enough over the course of the 90 minutes. The error, look, Solomon slips. He's apologised for it. These things happen. It was very similar to Sheffield United the night before when Bellumi had slipped and was going through. The difference being, though, there's a defender in the way of Koleosho, whereas Hamer just had a free run at it. He was always going to score. Now, I don't know what Jayden Bogle's doing. You can criticise Meslier if you want, but for me, it's almost like Jayden Bogle waited till Koleosho's leg went back to take the strike before engaging. Should have engaged, should make the angle difficult, and it was always going to go in. I'm not going to batter Meslier for that. Some will. That's fine. That's on them, not for me. 2 errors. For me, the slip by Solomon and then Bogle. I don't know what he's doing. I was going to say, is there a time for a change? Maybe that's throwing the baby out with the bathwater, but I wouldn't mind to have seen Schmidt. I don't know why he hasn't been used on the left-hand side, for example. He's played like 3-4 games at right back. He's always played on the left. I don't understand the Byram switch, but hey-ho, what do I know? But yeah, look, Leeds United huffed and puffed. We probably could have gone another 45, because the mad thing is we dominated the second half, but I can't remember any chances. I remember an Ampadu one which Trafford tipped over the bar. Trafford got man of the match. So that shows, I guess, we did create it. He did make some important saves, but I don't remember any massive chances apart from the 2 that were missed from Joseph and Nonto. Look, outside of the error, I thought Solomon played well. I thought Aronson played well. I don't think Nonto had a good game, but again, I know people disagree with my opinion on that, and that is totally fine. But I don't think he was great. I want to see more of Ramazani. Be interesting to see now, between now and next week against Cardiff, and Bullock might be getting sacked, and if he does, they might have a new manager bounce. But be interesting to see if he makes changes, because I'd like to see them now as well. I'd also like, look, I'm a massive, massive fan of Gruev. Is there even a case of saying, Ampadu, you're getting dropped and Gruev's going in there? Don't think that'll happen, but is there a case? There's a conversation that needs to be had about Rodon as well. He keeps getting beat. He's no good in attacking box. That's really poor. That needs to change. The amount of corners Leeds United have and can't get on the end of, something needs to give. Can't head a ball for Toffee. Why is it like this? Like Superman try to head stuff. It's not great. Needs to be better. And he's 10 million, a big amount of money for him, I would say so. But hey ho, what do I know? So yeah, there's a conversation probably there. Look, will he get rid of, like, will he drop Ampadu? No. So if we do want to be more dynamic, more quicker in the attack, then I think probably Gruev's going to have to ride bench and Tanaka come in. To give him 10 minutes, yeah, not great. Ramazani the same, yeah, not great. But look, I'm not going to throw the baby out with the bathwater. I think it's mad how quick people, when we've lost 1 in 5 in the league, to then go get him out. We just got 3 clean sheets on the spin, won 2 games on the spin, and then 1 loss. If this is what we're going to have to go through all season, I think it's a little bit too much. I think we're doing a little bit too much. I don't think we need to be ready to turn it all in already. And look, it's your prerogative. People are saying it's 4 in 14 and we're going to go all the way back there. Well, if we're going to do that, then let's go back to when January, where we won 7 on the spin or whatever it was and didn't concede in 13. Let's include that as well. Fuck it. Let's go back to Riviera and say we're best team in UK. Fuck it. Do you know what I mean? Leeds United is still we're still one of the best squads in the division. And on another day, we beat Burnley. And let's not forget, it is Burnley that we've come up against. This is a team that will be there or thereabouts come the end. Lesser opposition, Leeds United do all right against. Let's not forget as well, this time last year, we're beating Ipswich, we're beating Leicester, we're beating, the better teams in the division. We still didn't go up. So is it that big in the grand scheme of things? Maybe not. I just feel there has been a massive overreaction to it. And I still feel he's the right man. Now, of course, if next week we lose away at Cardiff, we then play Mark Robbins Coventry at Elland Road and we lose that, then we need to be having conversations. But 1 loss in 5 in the league is too much. 2 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. And the loss came against the top side. These things happen. Those that want to talk about, it's funny because I've seen takes say, well, the wins came against teams down the bottom. Last year, we were getting annoyed that we weren't beating the teams down the bottom. Of course, you're going to beat the teams down the bottom and beat them well and beat them comfortably. What are we doing here? Because I don't know. But anyway, that's just my opinion on the game. Leeds United lost this game due to being profligate in front of goal. Joseph and Nonto missed in an error. Without that error, it's 0-0. Okay, performance wouldn't have been great, but you'd have said, okay, we move on to the next one. Good point against a good side. As it happens, or if we take our chances, it is what it is. It just wasn't our day. I don't want to be saying that too much this season. I don't want to be going, look, Joseph, you've got to finish that. Oh, no, that's too... This is why, again, we maybe should have looked to bringing someone to play underneath him or help him out, because Bamford can't be relied upon. It won't be long before he's back in, People need to be ready for that. Because he will be used if he is fit. Did he come on today? Yeah. And then 10. Did we create enough in the second half when we're taking out Aronson and bringing on Pirro? Again, not the right change. We don't have that creative spark. Yeah. Could it be down to recruitment, manager, culmination of them both? But right now, we just need to wait. Because those that are saying get Farker out, we might win the next 2 against Cardiff and Coventry. Then what? As soon as he loses, we're just going to say it's over. It's a little bit too much. Anyway, I've rambled on enough. These are just my snapshot for us having time to think about it. Go watch the live post-match reaction, and final word will be today, as well as the North London derby. So make sure you tuned in for that, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace out. Leeds.